G'day trendsetters, today I'm coming to you from, look at that, the United States Post Office of Chattahoochee, Florida. Got a marvellous route on tap today, one I designed myself with very little planning of course. So it's about, yeah thanks mate, so it's about 125 k's thereabouts. Fingers crossed it doesn't cross into dodgy territory. What could possibly go wrong? Let's try and tour through the town as we leave. And right there is the lady Gravel Cyclist who's joining me today. This is a rather small town. Look at the old gas station there. Oh, here we go. Here's the city of Chattahoochee Heritage Park. There's a railway caboose, very nice, and a nice mural on the wall here for us to admire. All right, here we go. We're on the edge of town already, and this is quite a hilly area of Florida. It's very close to the Georgia-Alabama border. Now, how's this for a nice few trendsetters? I'm hoping this is going to be a very scenic ride today. Chattahoochee River. Notice the dam gates, folks. Look at that. And we just entered Central Time. Hey babe, we're on Central Time now. We just gained an hour. By the way, this is the Victory Bridge I'm riding across at the moment. We're going to take the Woodruff Dam overlook for a bit of a squiz. We be on the official overlook of the dam. Quite impressive. Alright, let's press on. So you might be wondering, what crazy bike am I riding today? Well, it's a review bike, a project bike of sorts. This is the Niner MCR9 RDO, which I have reviewed in the past. You can check that out, linked in the description below. But this was a special project with Niner, FSA, Campagnola and Classified. So this has a 1x, but that rear hub has 2 gears. So I effectively get a virtual second chainring. Isn't that interesting? Hello again folks, welcome to Sneads, Florida, established in 1894. There's a Piggly Wiggly in this part of Western Florida. That's a supermarket chain for those who are unaware. Sneads is mostly centered around US 90, I believe. There's the police department, volunteer fire brigade, and this is the Sneads City Hall. It's pretty tasty actually. Nice building, house even. That's a pretty neat historic home. Bought it up a long time ago. And don't forget, drugs, say no. Well, Sneads is pretty quiet on a Sunday morning. Not much going on here. The suburban Sneads. So here's something interesting. We are going up a hill of sorts, believe it or not, in Florida, and I'm riding my small virtual chainring with the Classified system. All the action's happening back in the rear hub. First Baptist Church of Sneads, that has an interesting bell. I'm not a religious bloke, but that's interesting. I'm sure it has some kind of historical interest. I haven't found the post office for Sneads, but I have found the water tower right over there behind the tree line. Welcome to Sneads officially. Here we are, first dirt road proper. All right. Oh nice, this is clay, red clay, because we're so far north and west here in Florida. I've been desiring to ride in this area for a couple of years, and I'm glad I finally got back up to this part of Florida where I could ride. And here we see more clay roads. Admiring this little wooden bridge and this bog to my right. Nice little farm road here, and well, we've just woken up the bovine. Sorry about that, girls. Oi! On the left, an out of business gas station, bait shop and more. Petrol prices were $1.29. LGC, that place has been out of business for over 20 years easily. Here we go, folks, cotton fields. A lot of times those are typically associated with Georgia, but they do exist, at least in this part of NorWaFla / NorWestFla. Northwest Florida. There's a few little soft spots here along this route. Plenty of hard pack, but this road here, it's had a lot of rain, but quite the sandy base. So that means you want to run some bigger tyres. I'm running Panaresa Gravel King SK 700C by 43mm. So bloody good. In fact, they're my go-to tyre at least 95% of the time. I think we're still in Florida. This is the historic Greenwood Methodist Church. Founded in 1910. A wee bit sandy there. Hey!
Hey, buddy.
Welcome, trendsetters, to Greenwood, Florida. I think it's time to hit up the Greenwood supermarket here. We'll give you a quick tour of the town once we get a bit of hydration sorted out here. Rehydration, that is. We've been sweating their bloody asses off. Big jug of water, a couple of Cokes, yes. And I also switched my hydration mix recently, Nowadays I'm running tailwind. This is the cola flavour. I have the big bulk packs at my house with the water bowls filled up, but this has really been working out for me. It doesn't upset my stomach and it's got plenty of calories and doesn't taste sickly sweet. Loving it. Coffee pot restaurant, and there is the town hall for Greenwood, Florida. I've yet to locate the post office. Probably out of camera shot is the post office for Greenwood, Florida. Zip code 32443. That is an interesting house. That's a beautiful house being restored. Very nice. Greenwood Methodist Cemetery. Welcome to Lovedale, Florida, which is a blip very close to the other blip known as 2 Egg, and I'm not joking, 2 Egg, Florida. Wild. This road is a slog. Headwind plus being a farm road, it's heavily traversed by farm traffic and really sandy. That's one of our favourite signs, pavement ends. We've been riding several miles of no shade, headwind. It's getting a bit debilitating out here. I think it's about 94 Fahrenheit. Bloody hell. A lot of humidity. Really? What a bitch. Really? I believe we have entered the bustling metropolis of Grand Ridge, Florida. We're at a gas station. Look at this amazing location. Anyway, a respite from the heat for a moment. Getting a couple of cold drinkies. Don't have too far to ride now, about 15 miles. But yeah, very open course. This is not one I would like to ride again in the summertime, but it's still a good course regardless. There we go, there's the Grand Ridge Town Hall, and just behind the water tower. Grand Ridge was founded in 1889. Ah yes, there be the post office of Grand Ridge. Zip code 32442. Not a lot here. Main street and a few houses. Yeah. We might be on the cusp of a couple of thunderstorms, maybe. What do you reckon? Thunderstorms?
We're gonna make it.
Okay, I admire your optimism. Could be dicey. It looks a bit ominous over there, trendsetters, and a little bit ominous ahead of us. Nice. Well, this is a sweet little farm road we're traversing towards the end of today's route. Got lucky, I have to say. Most of the route has been pretty spot on. Alright folks, we're winding it down. We're a couple of miles out of Chattahoochee. LGC, you feeling it or what?
A lot of heat today.
I got the AC running. No one needs to see this. Look at this. Bloody hell. Whew. Wind down time back into Chattahoochee. cruising in. We just missed a bit of rain. Seems that screwing around at the last gas station was a bonus. Check it out, folks. I suspect that was the original road bridge across the Chattahoochee River. There we are, back in Chattahoochee. That is it, folks, for today. My video out of Chattahoochee, Florida and beyond, and I am pretty done. This video was shot early September, very hot. I think the Lady Gravel Cyclist is doing okay. Me, not so much. Anyway, that point aside, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for riding experience videos such as this one. No bull gravel bike reviews, other product reviews, and general madness. Talk about good timing. Bloody hell. As all of it is released to the channel. You can see how red my eyes are from sweat. My gosh, I'll see you in the next video.